So hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Football Fibonacci. I'm your host Mac, and as you can see, I'm very happy right now because finally, there is some kind of redemption. I would say, maybe half redemption, depending upon the result which we saw today. Yes, I know that obviously it's not the best of the performance by Liverpool, but understandably so, because if you see Liverpool's record, uh, they don't play well after the international break, so it was kind of a hangover, performance from all of them, just coming back to their senses. But in the end, yeah, they hanged on to their 1-0 lead. Although I felt that Everton was a much better side as compared to the as compared to Liverpool, even if they didn't had much of the ball possession. But without the ball, they were pretty organized in terms of defense, as well as their counter-attacking ability was exceptional. I probably the credit needs to be given to David Moyes and his front line, especially Beto. Oh, I mean, what a guy! He truly created and gave some problems to Ibrahima Konate and Virgil van Dijk. But uh, yeah, the lady luck was again on the Liverpool side, so it was pretty much obvious that they might just get over the finish line, and that's what happened. A few talking points. I Let's talk about the game first. I don't think so. It was a pretty good game from both of the sides. Everton did came with a game plan. I think they just wanted to sit back and keep it probably nil-nil, or probably nil-nil till the very end, and then take the chances, as well as let the Liverpool attack go all out, and then just try to catch them on the counter attack. And doing so, they were pretty successful in 2 or 3 occasions. Unlucky, were very unlucky with one of Beto's chance where he hit the post. He did pretty well, I would say, and but very unfortunate with his conversion. On one other occasion, the I, I couldn't remember the guy's name, but when he scored, he was offside. So yeah, I mean pretty much that from Everton's attack. And if you see the second half, they were not much into the attack. They were just sitting back and trying to take the play on the counter. On the other hand, Liverpool were a little sloppy, especially their back line was it looked a bit shaky. Uh, Again, I would say I was a bit disappointed with a few players, especially Mohamed Salah and probably yeah, I hate to say this, but probably not many people would agree with me. But Dominic Soboslai is also one of the players I was very disappointed, and I don't know, it was just not working out between both of them. I mean, even Mo Salah and Dominic Soboslai, they looked a bit out of touch. Uh, Again, Luis Diaz. I mean, yeah, I have a bit of mixed feelings about this player. I mean, if you see his performance, generally he performs really very well, but he ends. I mean, he lacks the end product, and that's what today was happening most of the time. Luckily, for that one time, when actually I thought he was offside in the build-up of play, yeah, he was not deemed to be offside, and he was deemed to be onside, and luckily we got the goal. And full credit I mean, you have to give credit to Diogo Jota as well, because he kept his composure and he made sure he is hitting back of the goal. Now, few talking points. The red card of Tarkowski, it should have been or should not have been. So I would say it was a definite red card, because let's rewind the clock back to uh, last season. Yeah, probably last season, when you know Liverpool was playing against Tottenham, and Curtis Jones was, he was a little late in controlling the ball, and his foot stepped over the ball and he caught up the Spurs player, but he was given a red card. And when you see Tarkowski's follow, I don't think so it was unintentional. If you look at it carefully, uh, I think the player knew, you know, in his heart what he was trying to do. So it was pretty much intentional, and I do think that it should have been a clear red. I mean, I don't know what VAR was thinking or the referee was thinking, because you know my interpretation would be probably they didn't wanted to give the red card in the you know very early stages of the game, to just keep it a bit entertaining. But again, yeah, I mean, I don't have any words about the inconsistency of these VAR and referees. I mean, you need to have some kind of standards and set parameters when you're awarding these cards, and especially when it's a dangerous play. And again, there was one more incident of Darwin Nunez and Jordan Pickford coming together. Yeah, obviously it was the whistle was blown earlier, so it shouldn't. I mean, there was no further action, but I was a little surprised that only Darwin Nunez getting the yellow card and not Pickford. Because even if the play has stopped, the referee has whistled. You cannot ignore the fact that I mean Jordan Pickford's challenge was also it was very dangerous, and it should have been a card as well. Apart from that, I would say it was a pretty okay performance from Liverpool. They were having most of the ball. They were, trying to create the chances. They created half chances, but again, I still have these complaints from start of the season that they are lacking the end product, as well as they are lacking that finishing touch. And I do have. Uh, yeah, I probably should say another complaint from Arne Slot, that he was a little late to bring on the substitutes. I know it should have been probably the substitutions. Some of the substitutions should have been a bit earlier, but it doesn't matter now, because we came up on the other side as the winning team, so it's all good. But I still feel that some of the substitutions needs to be done a little earlier than it should have been. And yeah, now I would say it's still not finished, and we still I mean, the Liverpool has still a lot of job to do. So let's see what's going to happen in the next remaining 8 games. And it's going to be a tricky season towards the end of the season. But I hope Liverpool is very much focused on the each and every game, and they will make sure that they are taking each and every game very seriously going forward, and they are going to improve in their attack. Although I would love to see Darwin Nunez getting more opportunities. Yeah, I do have this little complaint probably Luis Diaz, I mean the guy is very good, but he lacks that final product. So I feel he keeps dribbling and dribbling till the end of the universe and don't really pass when it should be an easy pass for the first or second time. So that is something he needs to be improved. And one more thing, I mean, yeah, Konate. Let's talk about two other players. One is Konate and the other one is Curtis Jones. Yeah, what a performance from Curtis Jones. I mean, I was a bit skeptical seeing him at right back ahead of Gerald Kwanzaa, but in the end, it turned out to be pretty well. And yeah, I mean, it was a good performance from Curtis Jones, especially some of the tackles and some of the clearances. I mean, interceptions he made was pretty well. Konate again, what a guy! I mean, he is improving day by day. I really hope that he stays with the club for a very long period of time, and they sort the contract situation of him pretty early. They don't keep it pending for very long as as like Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. And yeah, I mean, yeah, Virgil van Dijk didn't look very best for this game. And I mean, I would give a little bit of benefit of doubt to most of the players because they were coming from the international duty. And if you see the track record of Liverpool, they generally don't have a good game, don't have a first good game when it comes to the game immediately after the international break. So I would say okay, it might be understandable, but I'm just hoping for more improvement from next game onwards. And hopefully some of the players would come back because next we are playing to Fulham, and which is an away game. And if you see the Fulham team, they are doing exceptionally well this season, and they are probably hoping for a European place in the European Championship, maybe Europa League, or I won't say Conference League, but they are way too better for the Conference League. But I hope they are capable of upsetting Liverpool at home, because they are pretty strong. They are a pretty strong team at home, and they have a very good record this season. So it would be again a tough game, but yeah, I mean, finally it's again a 12 points lead with 8 games to go. So hopefully we will, I mean, Arne Slot and company will try to wrap it up as soon as possible, instead of keeping it for the last 2 or 3 games till the title is actually won. So let's hope for the best. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you like this analysis and opinion, I would say please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. And yeah, happy football, and I'll see you in another episode of the Football Fibonacci. Bye.